Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to be doing my picks for week 2. I'll just go over a brief review of last week's. As you can see, I didn't do too good on some of these games. I got 6 wrong total. Um, so hopefully I do better this coming week. But all I care about is that I got this game correct, Cowboys and Giants, thankfully, and I got the 2 Monday night games correct. So now let's move on to week 2. We have some really good matchups this week. Starting with tonight's game, Houston at Cincy. This is pretty evenly matched. Both teams are 0-2, and even though it doesn't say there for some reason, they need to update it, their record there. But yeah, 62, 38. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stick with the home team. So we'll go with Cincy for tonight's game. Now, the Sunday games. I think the Patriots will bounce back. Now, the Bucs are in Florida. Maybe they can recover from all the hurricanes. 86%, so I'll stick with home team there. Here's a good game. Philly against Kansas City, but I like Kansas City. Vikings, Steelers, all the way. Although that could be a good game though. Browns, Ravens, obviously. Bills, Panthers. This should be a pretty evenly matched game too, but I'll stick with the home team as well. Cards and Colts. Colts look like shit, so I'm gonna go with the Cards. And this is another one, a close one. Tennessee at Jacksonville. See how close these are. Man. I'll say Tennessee. Again, the whole hurricane thing is kind of... I wonder about that if the teams are distracted by the hurricane shit. Raiders over the Jets, definitely. Yeah, I'll say the Chargers over the Dolphins. Seahawks over the Niners, easy. And I'll say Redskins over the Rams over the Redskins, rather. And of course, most importantly, our game. This should be interesting. I think this is going to be, and I'll get into this later on Friday or Saturday for my pregame video, but I think this will be similar to the Giants game because Denver's offense is kind of meh, but their defense is really good, kind of like New York Giants. So I'm going to say that it's going to be a very similar game, although it's going to be maybe just a tad more challenging because we're playing on the road. So this should be so. I'm assuming this could be very similar to the Giants game, low scoring. But then again, maybe our offense can get clicking, and when you get on the goal line, don't fucking throw it 3 times. Just feed it to Zeke. We're not the Seahawks. We're not the Falcons. That's how you choke in games. And if you did that in the playoffs or Super Bowl, and Shango and pretty much every Cowboys fan's head would explode. So, with that said, go Cowboys. Ooh, now this is the toughest game to pick right here. Packers and Falcons. I think if this was in Lambeau Field, I'd say Packers. But I think the Falcons defense can handle the Packers offense. So I'm going to say Falcons at home. But if this was in Lambeau, I'd pick the Packers. Lions and Giants. This is pretty tough to pick too. Fuck the Giants. I'll say the Lions. So let's look at our groups, or how I've been doing. Let's see, my group. Now this is public, so all you Cowboys fans can just join this if you want. And then my group, NFL War Cage. We have 8 users so far. If you want to join, just let me know. The more the merrier. Look at me. I'm at the bottom. How depressing. So I got 80 points, tied with my dad, who's got 80. And then the lone fourth place no fly zone, which is Mike's friend. And then the lone second place is my Uncle Babe at 100. And then we got a 4-way tie for first place. Willie, who was last year's champ. Josh is in first place. And wait a minute, what's Mike doing here? Mike has 100. That's weird. Mike is supposed to be tied with Bobby there at second place. That's weird. How the hell did he get up there? Oh. Anyway, and Chris is in first place. Cowboys face. 150. So that's the how we're standing here for the first week. Hopefully I can do better in the second week and catch up to everybody, because I'm fucking dead last. But yeah, so that's everybody, and that's my picks for week 2. So stay tuned later on in the week before Sunday. I will be doing my pregame video going over the keys to victory against the Denver Broncos, or the Denver Donkeys, the Jackasses, whatever. So yeah, that should be a good game. Looking forward to it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later on in the week for my pregame video. So peace out and go Cowboys.